In the last video we were discussing about adding an image to a button or any control. So I found that this image is quite big for this button. So in case I want a smaller image, then I have to edit this image using an image editor, which can be Paintbrush or Photoshop or anything like that. Now we can bring this image to background of a frame as well. Let us go to our demo project view frame, and here if I want to add an image, I should go to properties. See, this is a by default frame generated by NetBeans itself, so no icon properties here. So that means we cannot add an image to here, but a background option is there where you can change color. Always change color. Say, let us change the color. Let us make it with this. And for applying this color, you need to add some more properties. See, the opaque property was turned off, so you need to open this, and now the color is there. But this is applied on this section, and this is the frame, so you can apply background color, image like this. This is possible. Even if this even in this frame, if I want to add so you cannot add an image to background of a or to the frame. So for that you have to put a label on the frame and put that image in the label. The label will have to be of the size of the frame, so on that will bring it to background. There is no direct option to put an image to the background of the frame. For that you have only color option. So you need to go to these properties carefully. For example, if you're running a project and you close one frame, all frames opened at that time will close, because this property is set exit on close. So you can do nothing, so no frame will open. If you do hide, it will be just visible false. If you go to dispose, it will close and destroy the object created by this object. So by default is exit on close, but we can always change. You can set title to your frame from here. You can set always on top, so this will always come on top when multiple windows are open, like this. So many properties are there, you need to go to them. You can change font, you can change font like this. So many things are available here. Now let us say we added this user frame and we want to open using that menu, so that this should be open using that menu. So go to demo view, and here in file we will add one more menu item. So it's very easy. Go to palette, and there is a category swing menus and menu bar. So this horizontal bar where we can see file, help, this is menu bar. So it is already created, but we can always create new by using menu bar. Only one menu bar is sufficient for a project. And then if you want to create a new menu, okay, go for menu. We'll do it again. Go for menu. See, the placeholder appears, and then you can drop this there. Now edit text for this. Let us say admin. I'll change the text again. And after that go to menu item. See, it came. Now add change here, add user, like this. Now you can change variable name if required. You can go to event if required. So let us go to event. So this is event. Again, it is action performed. What we want is that when I click on this menu item, the add user frame should open. Okay, so the name of add user frame is add user frame, correct? So go for an object is equal to new add user frame. So this makes an object of that frame. See, every frame is a class, so this time I have made an object of that class. And now say obj dot set visible true. So when we were working in Notepad, we used to give the size also. Here the size is already defined in the design. So set visible true, that's it. So now you can run this project, and as I told earlier, this project should be run from demo project app, because this is the main method class. So see, the color is there, the menu is there, the menu item is there. If I click on this, I can open the frame. So in this way we will keep on creating frames, and we find the application done. You can look again. I have clicked this, I have opened this, and when I close this, the previous menu frame also gets closed. So that is what I was telling, that when you go to properties and instead of exit, go for do nothing and close, and now run it again. And now if I close this, nothing is happening, right? So we have various options of doing this. So since we chosen do nothing, so nothing happened. But if I choose dispose, if I choose hide, it will just hide like this. So just open this from here and now close this. Now see, we are back to our frame. So this menu frame should not hide. As you can see, NetBeans is not hiding if we are closing something. Now you can close it from here, right? So in this way you will get an assignment related to this, and you are supposed to complete that today. That's it.